Thank you. Security has got to be one of the most elusive commodities of our day. It's a word you hear an awful lot of, but almost always in the sense of people chasing it, but never quite catching it. Is this your problem? Do you ever wonder why, no matter how much effort you put into your work, and no matter how much money you earn, somehow you just don't have that beautifully serene feeling of being secure? Let me just say this. I don't know of anything more priceless, any more worthwhile asset than security. But if security always seems just beyond your grasp, you may be looking for it in the wrong places. Let me illustrate what I mean by a personal experience I had a few years ago on a transatlantic ship. This was one of those huge ocean-going liners, the USS Constitution. And boy, did I feel insecure on that trip. The weather was really rough. The waves took that big ship and knocked it around like a punching bag. And after a couple of days, I was beginning to feel like a punching bag myself. Well, since there was no turning around, I just gave up and went to bed and pulled the covers up over me. But you know who got me out of that bed and renewed my sense of security? It was, of all people, a cemetery lot salesman named Elmer Carey. I'll tell you how he did it in 1 minute. Yes, it was a cemetery lot salesman that gave me a valuable lesson about security on that ocean trip. You know what he did? He threw my own positive thinking right back at me. He began to describe the sea as one of the great wonders of nature, and the sturdy ship we were on as a magnificent creation of human ingenuity, riding the waves with graceful, beautiful symmetry. Come up on deck, he said, and feel the spume flying off the waves. Watch the billowing clouds and listen to the whistling of the wind. It's really great. Somewhat reluctantly, I took his advice and went out on deck. And what he said was true. In a few minutes, I began to sense the rhythm of a ship mastering the sea. I began to feel close to nature and stopped trying to run away from it. And that was the last of my seasickness. All I needed on that ship was a fresh, positive perspective on nature's excitement. The more I searched within myself for appreciation of nature's beauty, the more secure I became. Whatever your particular insecurity seems to be, you can master it simply by mixing the riches of your heart and mind.